Hi, I'm April Foster, and this is All Things Made New, Lesson 3. And today the lesson is about Noah, so this is a fun one to teach. So we'll start out with memory work and a prayer, then memory work and Bible facts, then go into the lesson, and it's a pretty heavy lesson this week. And then we'll have some time, hopefully, for some activities at the end and potentially even more work on Bible facts. So the story cards. It's a pretty thick section of story cards, and as I go through each one of these, I'll just lay it out on my table and string them along in order so the kids can see and understand the story and get it, the timeline and the order of events in their mind as we walk through the narrative. For the older kids, we'll read some of the passages directly from the Bible and then point those out along the way, and usually letting them read some of those passages as well. And then after we do the story cards, one of my favorite things to do is to pull them back in, mix them up, and then pass them out to the kids and let them, usually I keep the first one so that we can start with the first one, and then from there talk about what the story and let them put the story cards back in order. This helps them to review and get that lesson a second time and before we go into the activities. Another piece that I've included in these, you can print and cut out either like I have, like the individual characters, or you can put them on a card, but I usually like to introduce the characters and leave these out throughout the story so that they have them as reference. It doesn't really, if they're readers, that's great, they're seeing the names over and over again. If they're not readers, they may not see the names. All right, so those are our character cards. Then we'll go into the activities, and there's a few different activities this week. There's 3 different ones. The first one, and my favorite, are these questions that are on strips. So as you can see, they're on different color strips, and I'll put these either upside down on the table or in a bag where they cannot see the color, and then give them each one of them a rainbow to color. So they'll draw a color, and so let's say they draw purple. That would be the last spot on the rainbow. They're going to answer the question that's on the card. How many days did Noah wait before sending the dove a second time? They'll have that through the lesson that you've covered now, hopefully twice before you get to this activity. They'll answer the question, and then upon answering it, they can color the corresponding part of their rainbow. All right, then after that activity, we have the worksheet that is similar to previous weeks. And then finally we have a puzzle, and on the puzzle we'll put that upside down on the table, let them draw. It also has little pieces with questions on them, and as they answer the questions, they can assemble the puzzle together. Now with the puzzle, it's important that they follow the rules. So the way we do it is that whoever's turn it is to answer the question, that is the only person who can have their hand on the puzzle pieces, and that keeps a bunch of hands and sliding around of the puzzle pieces from happening throughout class. And that is it for lesson 3.
And make it yellow. There's my yellow. I need more.